Heidi ho, folks. How you doing? This is Sharon. It is, oh my gosh, it's Wednesday. We're going to do a little bit of lunch. So I'll be here maybe anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes. Kind of get in where you fit in if you have the opportunity. If you're working and I'm in your ear, just keep me in your ear. If I'm not in your ear and you're with me, hey, how y'all doing? Hey, listen, today is International Happiness Day. And I didn't even know that. I was so busy with my head down, working, doing things. And one of my colleagues came and they was like, hey, this is International Happiness Day. And I was like, oh, okay. And so then I looked up a little more, and it's the National Happiness Day too, March 20th. And the thing that hit me about happiness is you have to choose it or lose it. As we are in roles, many of you work in healthcare, and so your job is to identify bottlenecks and make sure things go smoothly. And so often you're looking at what people would consider a problem, an opportunity, a concern, an issue, something of that nature, which means you're looking at things that need to be adjusted for betterment. Yeah, I said it, betterment, not the financial thing, but you're looking for things that need to be adjusted to improve and for betterment. And so if that's always your focus, sometimes you miss the wins. You miss the great, amazing things because your focus, your day-to-day job is engaged in identifying solutions, which means you're kind of looking at problems. And so today on International Happiness Day, I just want to say this: choose it or lose it. You have to be intentional about how you want to show up. Only you get to decide how you want to show up. Now, there may be obstacles you have to navigate, flying debris that you need to avoid, but you still choose how you show up day in and day out. And on this National Happiness Day, I hope that you choose to show up happy. You choose to say, I'm going to show up with the energy I want to see mirrored. I'm not going to match your energy if I don't want your energy. I'm going to bring my own energy. I'm going to be that thermostat, not just the thermometer. I'm not going to be as passive about it. I want to decide how my day is going to go. Now, life be life, and there'll be days where you're like, I didn't choose that, but that day was like, crazy. But those are exceptions to the rule. Overall, let's look at the wins. Maybe you're in a position of leadership and your team, you may feel like your team is tripping or just doing things that are not in line with a plan that you have. That's okay. The win is you're in a position where you can affect change. Hey, Dr. Dominique, how you doing? Hi, Genuine. How y'all doing out there on Instagram? But you are in a position now where you can affect change. So that's a win. That's a win if you even stepped up into leadership. Or maybe you're new in a certain environment, whether that's a job, a relationship, a city, whatever it is. And you're like, I don't know where anything is, but you're in a new spot. Let's celebrate the wins. There are so many wins out there, and you have to look at your wins. You have to look at your wins as often as you are looking at things that you may not consider a win. And based on your position and your day to day responsibilities, you have to choose to be intentional in how you're going to show up. So today's National Happiness Day. What can we do to help happiness flow, to help happiness, hit the areas, the people, and places around us? Maybe add a little music. Maybe take a dance break. Maybe show appreciation to those that you work with. Maybe today lunch is on you. Maybe set up something, send somebody a massage. Whatever it is, something that helps bring joy to someone else. But the main thing is you get to decide how you want to show up. And if you are not intentional about maintaining your happiness, your sweet spot, your places of peace, your integrity checks, things like that that make you happy from the inside out, that resonate with you, that align with what you believe, not what I believe on the next person, but you, the fruit of your labor, the rewards that you've worked for, you know? You have to be intentional about focusing on those things, celebrating those things, identifying and looking at those things. Because if all we look at are the things that we're here to solve, sometimes we don't take time to really just focus on the wins. And the wins typically make people be like, oh, yeah, that's good. I am happy with how that turned out. I am happy with the lesson. I am happy with the growth. I am happy with the progress. I am happy that somebody else is happy with what occurred. So, yeah, choose it or lose it, guys. Choose happiness. Choose happiness. And only you know, too, what your happiness may look like. So, that It's pretty much all I have to say. Today is the happiness day. There is a song that says, don't worry, be happy. There's so many songs about joy and love. So put something on, dance, and take some time today to celebrate. If you're focusing on things and you don't know what I'm dealing with, Sharon, I would ask you, is it a deal breaker? Is it truly a deal breaker? Like if you weren't burnt out, overworked, tired, would this be a deal breaker? If the day that you got hired, they told you, hey, we're going to hire you, but this is going to happen 5 years from now, 5 years, 3 months, and 2 days from now, this is going to happen on this day. Would you still take the job? If the answer is yes, it's not a deal breaker. Listen, puzzles, problems are just puzzles that need to be solved. Everything is not personal. Everything doesn't need to be internalized. It could just be an inconvenient day. It could be an inconvenience of one day. It could be an imposition, or it could be an opportunity. You get to decide. You get to decide how you want to show up. So for those of you out there in healthcare, the people I rock with in healthcare, my executives that I rock with, oh my gosh, my entrepreneurs that I rock with, you get to decide how you want to show up today. Today is National Happiness Day. Be happy, man. Be happy. If you're watching this, you probably work your butt off to get where you are. So take the day and just chill and be happy. Do the work, but be happy because you have made that progress. You do see that growth. You are seeing the fruits of your labors. Yeah, you. That's all I have. Y'all be safe. God bless. Feel free to share this video. Again, if you don't know about deal breakers, you can find it in my book, Hold Your Form. It's on Amazon. It's on my sites. For those of you who don't know, there's a complimentary app that I have that helps with communication and just words of inspiration. Go ahead, feel free to check that out. If you don't want, don't check it out. This is what I would like to ask you as we're leaving. You decide. That's right. You decide how you show up. For my Instagram, yay, Instagram in the house. You decide how you show up. You decide. I really can't even get past that. You decide how you show up. Every time it's like, well, if they would do, or they don't understand, or the OR or SPD or my manager or my team or my coworker, yeah. But you decide how you show up. You decide how you approach it, how you navigate it, how you master that thing, and you grow on. So that's it. Question for today is, what behaviors and thoughts might stop you from being able to be happy? And when you identify them, you can either write them down or you can just hear me asking, is that a deal breaker? If it's a deal breaker, move accordingly. If it's not a deal breaker, move accordingly. Y'all be happy. God bless. Have a great day. Instagram individuals, thank you for doing lunch with me. Crush it the rest of this Wednesday. If there's anything I can do for you or anything I could help you with, please just let me know and I'll do my best to help you with it.